Psychology fact about human behavior. Sex is one of the best stress busters. It lowers your blood pressure and calms you down. Having sex at least 3 by 1 week can make you look 4 to 7 years younger. At the time of your orgasm, an average person's heart beats at the rate of 14 beats per minute. Sex is a great all-natural cure for headaches. Research has shown that sperm can travel up to 7 inches in an hour. On average, you burn 100 calories in a single sex session. If you're sexually attracted to someone, it is much more difficult to lie to them. A woman's sexual drive reaches its peak just before her period. A woman's breast can swell up to 25% when she's turned on. You only need all the sperm that could fit into an aspirin capsule to repopulate the earth. Psychology says your inner nose swells while having sex. The average male orgasm lasts for 6 seconds, whereas an average female orgasm lasts 20 seconds. Psychology says sex is 10 times more effective than Valium. The average vagina is 3 to 4 inches long but can expand by 200% when sexually aroused. 1 orgasm a day may decrease a man's risk of prostate cancer. A study found that good sex triggers the region of the brain associated with falling in love. Men who have sex at least twice a week can almost have the risk of heart disease. According to a 2010 study, the average man has 11 erections per day and 9 erections at night. Women who have sex at least once a week have more regular menstrual cycles. The fear of having seen or thinking about an erection is called athaphilophobia. Men reach their sexual peak at 17 years of age. Married people masturbate far more than people living alone. Most women prefer a dark place over a well-lit place to have sex. Psychology says a woman can reach orgasm in about 4 minutes through masturbation. But it'll take her 10 to 20 minutes to orgasm during intercourse. A man ejaculates approximately 17 liters of semen in his entire life that contains about 500 billion sperm. In research, only required about 2 tablespoons of blood are required to get an erect penis. A woman's clitoris contains over 8,000 nerve fibers, almost twice that of a penis. Have you ever wondered why it's difficult to urinate immediately after having sex? That's because when you orgasm, an antidiuretic hormone is released in your body. Shaving your pubic area increases your chances of spreading an STI. A study found that peeing after having sex helps prevent you from catching urinary tract infections. An average healthy man can ejaculate enough sperm in 2 weeks to impregnate every woman in the world. Ejaculated sperm survives only for few hours outside the body, but once it enters a woman's vagina and makes its way up to her cervical mucus, it can live for up to 3 to 5 days. Sex increases your immunity to pain. Orgasms trigger hormones that help you increase your pain threshold. Only 18% of women orgasm on vaginal penetration alone while having sex with a partner. People who are into kinkier sex may be psychologically healthier. Sleep-deprived men are more likely to believe women want to have sex with them. This is not a joke. A study found that men feel more emotional pain after a breakup than women do. Psychology says we automatically perceive people who smell good as more attractive. Ginger stimulates the feelings of excitement associated with sex. Eating ginger elevates your heart rate. Psychology says women suffering from migraines have a higher sex drive. Post-workout is a great time to have sex. Working out releases testosterone in your body and also circulates blood into your genital area. The testes increase in size by 50% when a man is aroused. Some people orgasm while working out due to repetitious core movement. Living alone could increase the risk of depression by up to 42% according to recent research.
There you have it. Which of these facts do you resonate with? Share with us in the comments below. Please like this video and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.
Psychology fact about human behavior. Feeling cold feet is an obstacle to reaching orgasm. One survey found that wearing stockings increased the number of women getting the moon from 50 to 80%. Drinking or eating something sweet before having oral sex will help you have a smoother tongue, which will be more pleasurable for her or him. Licking a woman's vagina while you have your fingers in the entrance to her anus can speed up her orgasm, as the first few inches of her anus have nerve endings. Women love these 3 positions to reach orgasm: over side and on all fours. Your brain is less attentive during intercourse, as the trigger for fear and anxiety is switched off during female orgasm. Women are more likely to cheat on their partners when they are ovulating. That's because just like a good masturbation, you can stimulate the clitoris. Women reach the peak of pleasure with masturbation instead of penetration. Some women like to be touched gently, while others like a lot more sexualization. No wonder some women have stronger orgasms in their midlife and 50s. After menopause, the clitoris can be 2.5 times larger than when the same woman was a teenager. Being tied up increases a person's ability to reach orgasm. Being well hydrated leads to better orgasms, as the body is mostly liquid. Every woman is unique in the sense that her nerve endings are distributed in her genitals differently than any other. Nerve endings are distributed differently in each woman's vagina, like a snowflake. Women have 2 erogenous zones, the G-spot and the opening of the cervix. If you want to address the clitoris, labia, and vagina together, vulva is the umbrella term. The clitoris contains 9,000 sensitive nerve endings, twice the number of nerve endings in the penis. A clitoral orgasm can cause 5 to 15 contractions and can last 10 to 30 seconds. If your wife always remembers things from the past in maximum detail, don't worry, it's normal. Women have a better memory capacity. The side of the brain that is activated during orgasm is also activated when women have food cravings. A university study from Indiana found that the use of condoms does not affect the production of orgasms. Condoms stored in wallets for more than a month are more likely to break. One study found that good sex activates the region of the brain 11 associated with passion. In England, 90% of adults admitted to having some form of sexual interaction in the office. Ginger stimulates feelings of excitement, get your heart rate up, get your blood flowing, get you excited for the night ahead. We automatically go after people who smell good and are more attractive. There are no excuses for using condoms and being vulnerable to STDs. It's no use for the man to be trying his best if the woman is thinking about what to do tomorrow and not focusing on now. Orgasm in women begins in the brain. Frequent sex and orgasms are not prescribed by doctors, but act directly on the immune system strengthening. Studies have found that masturbation in women can reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes. Women are slower to climax. Unlike men, they need at least 15 minutes of correct stimulation. An Italian study found that women who ate apples experienced increased lubrication and sexual function, boosting their libido. Nearly 75% of respondents would like to have sex at least 3 times a week. A recent fertility survey in Denmark found that 55% of women are not having as much sex as they would really like. The vagina averages 3 to 4 centimeters in length but can expand by 200% when sexually aroused. There are some foods that increase sexual desire. One of them is raspberry. During orgasm, the woman releases the famous and precious hormone endorphin known as the happiness hormone. It also helps to relieve physical and emotional pain. 85% of couples in the United States don't have sexual conversations about what the other person likes, and so they end up getting bored with sex. Many women think that they are orgasmic, but there are some reasons such as continuous medication, hormonal dysfunction, or lack of ability on the part of men. Pumpkin smell is able to stimulate blood flow, helping with erection. Greece is the most sexual place in the world. There is no relationship between the size of the foot and the size of the penis. Although many people believe that the size of the penis is associated with the size of the feet, this is nothing more than a myth. "40% of men and 35% of women only had sex once a week because they worked too many hours at their jobs." The more work you have, the more stress you have, and the more stress you have, the less sex. According to statistics, 80% of women are orgasmic, that is, they have never experienced an orgasm in their lives. There are certain aspects of female psychology that are still not fully understood. Having sex after going to the gym is a good idea. Exercise increases blood flow to the genital area and increases testosterone levels. 30% of people under 40 consult their social media right after having sex. 20% of people under 35 use their cell phones during sex. For the vast majority of women, sex starts before sex, so don't just focus on getting her on all fours, think about how to stimulate her before that. Did you know that 97% of women in the world choose a man as a partner, depending on how good he is in bed? Women are a mystery to men. Seven out of 10 women date men they meet online, and all admit to regretting it.